Alright, I hope you.
There we go.
Alright.
Recording is on.
My recording is on as well.
Funky.
Yippee.
Funky.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna upload this. It's fine. It's all
It'll
for
be
personal
fine.
use, or just upload it into my other area. It'll be fine.
Only for personal usage.
Only for
I mean, maybe I'll upload it. Who fuck knows? It might just be a banger episode. Who knows?
Yippee.
That scared me. I
That
was like, who
scared the
just
mess
joined?
out of me.
It's the secret 5th member.
Oh god, tempo.
Oh, God. I really hope this doesn't get me copyright striked.
It probably will.
It's
probably
going to. It probably will, but like,
It will,
just
if
you
it
know, just don't use it.
Just
I
mean-
so
down real low.
you know, it's okay. Just don't have it. This is what the music's gonna be forever.
Yo, I'm just gonna
like-
get some 9020s music at loop. Don't worry. You keep talking. It's fine. It's fine. Introduce us to our scenario. ODM. Introduce yourself.
Keeper actually. DM is a.
Oh
wrong
right.
term.
Ah right. Ah yes. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yes. No. Carry on. Carry on.
All right, everybody. Some of us may remember our parents telling us about how the 70s were seen as a time of counterculture and prosperity for some areas, and maybe even the idea of being open and free with what you may want to be or do. But for some areas, such as Canton, Maine, that idea is a little bit complicated. As we, move in to this small little fishing town, it's smaller than most towns you would see on the coast, considering most of them would make a ton of money getting fish from anywhere. We move in a little bit and we see, there's a few small houses here and there. There's trawlers, there's boats, there's everything coming in and off the docks. You see children running around. It's a nice, beautiful spring day. But a few people are a bit confused as they see on their very beloved Callaway Lane, right next to the mayor's house, a completely new building is sprung up. And as some residents may come to find out, the church on Callaway Lane holds many secrets. All right. Out of you four, who would like to start?
Should we go for luck?
That's fine.
Can you? Who do I want to
We-
make? Who's the? I gotta look at all your sheets again.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Usually it's a case of fuck it. We roll luck and see what happens. I don't know. Maybe it's the most unlucky person goes first.
Maybe the most unlucky person goes first, and
I'd be
who I
down.
decide
I'm down
to,
for that.
I got 70. My luck is 75.
Mine's 90.
I'm gonna open all your sheets.
Oof.
55.
Wait, just to check we're rolling.
Ooh. I don't think.
No,
we're
it's just whoever. If
Oh.
you don't roll luck,
Oh,
it's just whoever's whoever's the lowest, which I think is you. Unfortunately, Mina.
Well,
Well, your name's not Mina
Well.
anymore. Your name's not Mina. Heartbreak.
heartbreak. Hate to
That's
say
right, guys. We changed dimensions.
That's
Yep.
right.
I need to put on like an actual playlist and not just Goodbye Stranger because I thought it was a really good start.
Hold on.
it.
Oh.
No, it felt like a good start. It felt like a good.
Yeah.
Hold on. I'll send you over the one that I pulled up.
Cute.
I felt immersed.
Yeah.
Because because 70s music is is what I like having.
Well, hey, just play some Elvis.
Is this 70s music?
Mm,
Better be 70s.
It better be.
I don't
Can I,
know.
Fucking
can I link
baby.
it like this?
Better be.
Can I link this like this?
I don't
Can
know.
do that?
Yeah.
I don't
I've
know,
never
yeah.
used Tempo, so I have no idea.
Okay, no, it added the tracks. Okay, perfect. It worked. So once this
Ah,
ends,
that's better.
so once this ends, perfect. Okay. But once this changes over, we will start.
Actually, yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna
with-
take off my music.
Okay, we got my music. My great music taste.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we will skip this because we will start with a new song.
Why is it confusing?
Why the fuck are
Don't
we
worry.
on? We're gonna skip this. This is not a good start.
Hello?
Oh.
Hello? Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, fuck
That's
it,
a little
why
more
not?
fun, yeah.
That's
Yeah.
fun. I will say this feels like Rolf's theme, but it's okay.
Fuck. We'll get
No,
to it
it's
later. I promise.
No, it's okay.
Okay.
No, I'm kidding. It's
No, we're gonna pick something else now.
fine. Okay.
Be careful, just
I
me,
think this might
Leo.
be better.
Cool.
Oh.
There's an error with it.
Oh.
Did it break it? I think it broke
Okay,
it.
there we go.
No, there we go.
There's something.
Oh.
Wait.
Okay, is this now playing the actual playlist though? Is the question?
I think
It's
I think.
not. It's fucking with itself now.
Oh, I thought you were clicking through SpongeBob.
Oh.
Sorry.
SpongeBob.
SpongeBob.
This
Okay,
isn't better
yeah.
choice. I don't.
That's good. That's
Yeah,
good.
fuck it,
Yeah,
just-
that works.
just reset
That
it now.
works.
That's fine, that's fine.
It works.
Yeah, actually, yeah, just hit the loop button. Hit the loop button.
Bow.
Yeah. Beat over and over. Let's go. All right, we got some stuff going. Let's go.
Let's go. I can't even fucking hear it.
There we go.
Turn up.
Yeah, it's a little quiet. Turn up. Turn up.
I believe. Okay.
So, as we sort of move through the town, we are heading towards the suburbs area where there's, a few houses here and there. I would say like maybe 3 to a street. There's a big, nice lawn for everybody there. Everybody's kind of quaint with each other. They know each other's names. Anybody can go out and be like, "Hey, Dan. Hey, Phil." They kind of go out. They know each other. It's a small enough town where everybody kind of knows everybody else. And heading out of the house now to go through another day of their job, really, is Cleisha.
Music's swelled. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Kalisha, this taller, very bookish looking young woman, is walking around, camera in her hand. And you're right in that she is gonna go do her job. One of many jobs she's been hired to do. She doesn't necessarily have a concrete set of work lately, but she works off of essentially commission. And recently she has been hired by this kind of like a local newspaper, right?
Yeah, there's like a local newspaper called like the Daily News. It's not like like all of the normal names are not.
Yeah.
Damn, intense.
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew as soon as I saw 1812-hour tour, I'm like, there's gonna be a part that gets really intense.
Don't worry about it. It's fine. Fuck it. We're balling.
Keep going.
Fuck it, we're balling.
We're balling.
It works for right now. I'll pick different music later.
Oh, good.
Yeah, we can fuck around later. Yeah.
Yeah. Cleisha's been hired specifically, at least for this week, to get some more pictures for this town's daily news. Nothing too specific, or at least at first wasn't anything too specific. But then suddenly there was a building.
Correct.
And they muted.
And I'm here. Sorry, people open my door. And I'm assuming that would maybe take a lot of attention from the newspaper.
I'm
So
sorry, I can't.
it's a lot. It's a lot.
I
It's a
just
lot.
can't with this music.
It's really
lot.
eventful walk to work.
It's a really
Yeah,
eventful walk.
the Call of Cthulhu background music was spelled wrong as well. It's spelled Cthulhu wrong.
Gee, there's so
It's
much
okay.
going on.
That's fucked up.
Oh, Jazz Suite. Okay,
Jazz Suite's a lot better. This is
Yeah.
a lot better for
that
this.
works. That
Okay.
works. That works.
We'll keep
Yeah.
it for now till we're done with your section.
So she is essentially making her way to this building. Not directly. She's doing her usual thing of whenever she sees something interesting, maybe like a bird perched in a certain spot, a cloud just in the right place. Some people who just frame the area perfectly, and she takes pictures from afar, as told. Because one thing that Kalisha knows she has to do is make a lot of money for the things she wants to do. So she does her job perfectly to ensure that she's always the first one thought of when they need something done again.
That makes sense. You know, money gets a little tight around here. There's not a lot of things for people to do anymore. Considering the only
Just keep rolling it. Just fucking roll with it.
because fucking I'm muting it. You guys can keep the audio.
Oh, fine. I'm putting
I'm
on
just
my fucking
talking.
music now, man. You know, fuck it. We'll deal with it. We'll put our own tracks on. It's fine. I'll pull on my fucking 1920s.
Pull out your own fucking music at this point. Obviously money comes a little bit scarce in terms of, you know, this normal this normal fishing town. Obviously when it comes to winter, you know, the money starts to, you know, fall a little bit behind and everybody gets a little bit colder and a little bit hungrier. And the taxes seem to go up as soon as spring comes back due to all the imports they have to make. As you're taking photos of the church, when you take like a flash of one of these photos, do you have like a regular camera that like develops the photo after you snap, or is it a like roll film?
I think it's the one that develops the photos after it snaps for these.
Okay.
I think I would like to imagine if it's clear that she has 2 cameras, but
Okay,
this
that
one
makes
for
sense.
like going about day to day, these ones develop immediately.
Yeah. So, you know, you pull out one of these photos, and as you're just kind of like shaking it, you notice that there's just a pair of eyes staring at you through like one of the like stained glass windows. It's just like a normal pair of eyes. It's just like a pair of eyes just kind of like piercing through the glass that you can see just kind of staring through.
Directly at me.
Yeah.
Like directly at your camera.
So I see that. I immediately look at the same window.
You notice that when you
Yes,
look
I see
over
that.
at the window,
I'm just in the middle of something. Oh, my bad. I'm in the middle of a D&D campaign.
you look over at the window and you notice that when you first saw the photo, you saw that it had the eyes, but when you look up, you don't see anything staring at you. You don't see anything there.
Narrow my eyes a bit.
What's your spot hidden? It is 45.
Ooh, is this
I'm
first
gonna
roll of the
ask.
day?
I think this is the first roll of the.
Ooh.
So I'm
Stories.
going to ask you. No pressure.
Okay.
I'm
Yeah,
going to ask you to make a hard spot hidden check.
Sometimes it's better to not see the horror anyway, you know?
You're right.
So you have to roll under a 22.
Okay. So, okay. Easy work. Easy. Damn, easy work. I got a 16.
That's not bad. Nice.
You saw the horror! Right!
Easy work. Easy work.
I wonder what follow-up
so-
question's gonna be.
It's really funny. How much sanity do you have? I'm kidding. As you're, you know, sort of peering through, as you're just kind of like peering more and more, you're starting to realize that it's not just one pair of eyes, it's actually 3. And as you notice, you realize that these people are, you know, they're nicely dressed. They're dressed in like, you know, church clothes. They're dressed in like what you would see as a Sunday best. Like button-up
What day is it
shirt,
today?
bow tie. It is Saturday.
Fuck.
It is a Saturday. It is the day before church.
Okay.
You see that all of them are dressed up in like Sunday best clothes. And you notice that as you've been kind of peering at these people, you failed to realize that someone has started walking across the street towards you, also dressed in like a Sunday best outfit.
Oh lord.
Someone you've never seen before.
Oh boy. I think.
Um,
Oh, go ahead.
do you want like a more like general? Do you like a better description of him, or would you like to do something first?
I would like a general description as I like narrow my eyes at the 3 pair of eyes, and then like as I go to like turn away, I probably like turn into whoever this is.
When you turn over, you see that it's a sort of taller gentleman, gentleman.
Gentlemen.
Digital
Gentlemen.
monsters.
P2.
He's about, I would say, like 5'11", 6 foot. He's not like way taller than you, but he's a couple inches.
Okay.
But as you're sort of looking him up and down, he's got this nice pair of like nice blue dress pants, a nice white button-down shirt with like a red bow tie with white polka dots on it. His hair is combed nice to the side, and you see that he's holding just a regular Bible in his hand.
Mm-hmm.
As he's walking closer to you, you see that he kind of like waves. He kind of like waves to you, like, "Why, hello there, neighbor."
Hello there. Good morning.
You see that he kind of like slowly extends out. He's like extends out his hand. He's like, "Well, I'm very nice to meet someone new in the community. Not new in the community. Someone new in this community that I've now been in."
There's a pause. Like Lita like looks at his hand, looks at him, looks at his hand. And
Are you
then
gonna shake it or no?
Yeah, no, she shakes it.
Okay. You see, he's got like a nice. It's like a nice, soft, firm grip. It's soft, but it's a good grip.
Nice firm
He
grip.
kind of like shakes. He shakes your hand. He lets go. And he's like, "My name is Pastor Curtis. I'm one of the pastors here at the church."
So you run this church here?
Well, I'm one of them who runs the church. There's my 3 other brothers, as you could probably see inside.
Oh. I like look back at the window slowly.
As you see, all of them are kind of like, they're kind of just looking at you, and they're kind of like looking at each other, and they're also looking at Pastor Curtis, who's just kind of like shaking his head at them.
Mm-hmm.
He's like ixnay on that. He's like doing like the head cut out, like the ixnay. Stop doing that.
Uh-huh.
Like he's like you're not. He like you're. Actually, if you want to figure out what he means,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
may
Psychology.
you may do a psychology check. Just a normal
Oh, actually.
psychology.
Okay. Wow. Oh well.
Under a 65.
I got an 87.
You could push it.
You could push it if you want to, but you got to tell me how you're pushing it.
It usually
You
goes
gotta
worse
tell
if you
me
push
how-
it, but it could go better.
It could go better or it could go worse. You got to tell me how you're trying to figure out what this guy is doing. Like what this man means by doing that. Unless you don't want to know, and then you miss out.
You've convinced me.
Put it this way, do you think you can hit a 65?
Hey,
And are you
Easy.
ready
It's
for
more than
a
50%.
failure? Yeah, and like here's the thing as well, are you ready for a failure to be a lot more bad if you do fail? Right now, it's a no consequences. There's a chance of consequences in the future, I think, is the key thing here.
Yeah.
Might think you'll cringe.
I think you're cringe.
I think you're cringe.
Actually, no, I'm not gonna push it. I'm not gonna push it.
Not gonna push it.
You're not gonna push it? Okay.
I'm not
The
gonna push
cringe,
it.
the
Um,
cringe convince you out of it.
Couldn't handle the cringe. I will. I will. It's very funny because if you did fail that, I would have probably had him just like look down at his shirt and be like, "Is there a stain on my shirt? Are you staring at something? Is there a stain there?"
Oh.
What?
Because you're like staring. You're like awkwardly staring at him, just trying to.
Yeah,
figure
no,
out
Eye
I know
contact.
I'm not gonna push it. I'm not gonna stare
Prolonged
at
eye
him.
contact.
for long eye contact.
Yes!
But yeah, Kalisha just sort of looks like back at the window and looks back at him. Should probably tell your brothers. Some people don't really appreciate staring around here.
Well, I mean, I could say the same about you taking photos. They're not very prone to the the newfangled technology of the age.
Well,
They were we lived on a farm for a whole lot of our lives to see.
I see. And you've come here when?
Pardon?
When did you arrive here? If I may ask, obviously.
We'd settled down here maybe a week or two ago from Montana.
Hey,
You got
hey,
What?
hey,
Hey, that was me pausing. I said you talk.
Hold on a second. Hold on a second. You got me messed up.
Okay. Sorry, I need to give the potential viewers a little context. The recording a little context. So we have a channel where we put our notes, and our lovely chaos put Mormons.
Oh, that's it. Okay.
So, which to give context, I make fun of Mormons a lot because I think some of the stuff they say is really funny.
You don't get
Hey,
to
look,
give
well,
me
I
that.
ain't seen it right. I'm just a note guy, all right? I'm a fly on the wall. I'm writing what I'm
But
seeing.
I will say
Call
he
me
did not.
catchphrase.
I will say, Danny, he did not have that long of a pause.
Okay.
Actually, that was me trying to think of somebody that was not.
Utah.
No, I understood.
Evil Paws, Montana.
Montana.
He sort of nods. God damn it, chaos. Well, I imagine I'm not the first, but welcome to here.
What's
I
the name of our
appreciate
town
it.
again?
I
Canton.
apologize.
Canton. Okay.
I apologize, I guess, for the photo. But it is my job. You know, church appears here overnight. It offers what some would say is a perfect headline.
I do understand that. My brothers and I we built a lot when we were younger. It's kind of in our blood, I would say.
Just like slow nod. Um, well, if it is a problem, I can ensure that the photo doesn't get to the papers.
Oh no, it's okay. Just don't not the one of them staring. That's a little. It gives off a bad vibe.
Yes, no, it is. You're right, it does. So I will not. And I like show the picture of that is like. Actually, it was only the picture I took. It was just them staring in it. I could take another one, if you could.
Yeah,
Tiger.
you could do that. I'll let them know when I go back in. Will we be seeing you and your family tomorrow for our first service?
Um, no.
No. Heart emoji.
Are you? What do you mean? No,
I,
you not love Jesus?
no, I am. Praise the Lord. I
They're Jewish.
simply will be busy,
Uh-oh.
tomorrow. However, I would love to attend one of your services in the future. Um, even maybe take a tour of your chapel here. It's very well made.
Well, I appreciate it. Maybe your family can. Maybe your family. Anybody else in your family can come by. It's nice to have the folks come around so we can meet them all and get to introduce ourselves.
Yes. I will let my parents know about the event. Perhaps they would have more time.
You see that? You see the pastor just kind of turns over, looks at the three other boys, and kind of just like shakes his head, like, "It's gonna be quite the mess dealing with those three. It'll be very interesting to see what kind of service they give, but like, you can mostly see me doing service. They'll mainly just be helping as choir boys and such."
I see. Well, I wish you all luck on your service. Trust me, I understand what siblings can be like, or at least one. Um, but I'm sure they will. You look refined. I'm sure they will hopefully.
Well, I appreciate it, Miss.
Oh,
He's like,
apologies. And I like my name is Kalisha Simmons.
well, thank you, Miss Simmons. I will have to get going though. It is very nice to meet you, though. I hope to do see you one day at the church. I have to go make sure this final preparation's ready for service tomorrow.
Of course. I wish you luck. Have a wonderful rest of your day.
And I hope you have a blessed day as well. And you see
Blessed
that
be.
Pastor Curtis just turns around and he walks back to the church.
Christ. I will wait. I like move to like crouch down, like look like I'm taking a photo of like a flower, and then I look back to see if they're away from the window.
Yeah, you see that all of them are kind of like like you see that like Pastor Curtis like closed off all like the windowsills. Like they're
Okay.
all shut now. They're all like, I'm not boarded up. They have the curtains are up,
Yeah, got it. Yeah,
so
I'll
you can
step
take a
back
nice better photo of the
and
church.
take a better photo, sort of more clear of the entire church and like the surrounding area.
Then I'm just
Uh,
very staring motherfuckers.
as you take that photo,
Oh lord.
you, as you hold it in your hand, you're looking at it, and you look at it, and you look at it, and you look at it a month later,
What?
having been a month past with the church. Obviously, things have happened around this
Yeah.
time. However, things are a little different at this point. With your parents now not being anywhere to be seen for the last 3 days.
Uh-oh.
Felicia is like looking at the photo in her room. She doesn't have a dog. I don't know what that noise is.
What's that noise? That's a strange noise.
That's a strange.
Is that is that the
noise.
little brother?
That's my little brother.
No,
Lord,
hold on. Can you send me
They
a
am
picture?
recorder.
Can you send me the picture?
He's repeatedly opening and closing a squeaky door.
he is, and it's really bothering my process. It's really bothering my process.
Dean's just kind of like, eat her, eat her, eat her. Why are you staring at that photo, sis? Eat her, eat her, eat her. He's like trying to
Like,
get
shut
your
up.
attention so he can like do anything.
I'm like both hands on my temples, looking down, like staring at it.
Are you trying to pick it up with your mind?
Yes, yes, I'm very close.
I don't think you got it. You kind of got to do a little harder, and you got to do a little harder.
Okay, well, would you like to try, Dion?
No.
Great.
You see, he just kind of like slowly, he kind of like gets that like,
It makes an
he just
extreme
like
power
closes
roll.
the door. He just like closes the door. I should quickly note that Dion is currently wearing like PJs because he has just not gone to school for the last 3 days after your parents gone missing.
Fair.
Like he's wearing like Star Wars did not exist in the 70s.
No.
I think
He's
Yeah, what era are
wearing-
we in? Yeah, we're in
79, we were a
79.
year early, I
Oh,
think.
79.
Hold on.
Or at least I
Wait,
think
I
it's
got you right now. I got you right
We're
now.
looking. We're
Yeah.
looking.
He's wearing Ultraman. Ultraman.
Hey.
No,
Ultraman didn't
damn,
exist.
Ultraman.
Well, no,
Ultraman.
Star Wars actually was in 1977.
But do they have
Jesus,
merchandise
what?
yet?
They might have. You never know.
Yeah, fuck it. They're
He's
worried.
got like a Star. He's got like a Star Wars
Yeah,
and New
Star
Hope
Wars.
shirt on.
They want like a radio competition or some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As he like moves to close the door, I turn around my chair. Yeah. Sorry. Were you okay?
I mean, I could be better. Mom and Dad still aren't home.
Could I have my parents?
I know. 'Cause, I don't know. 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 I don't trying to figure it
Where do you think mom and dad even went?
out. I like go to speak and then I stop because I do know where they went, right?
You have a
Well, I knew where they
you
last
have like
went.
you have like a gut feeling of where they last were, but Dion
Okay.
doesn't know that.
Okay, then yeah, I like go to speak and then I stop. I don't know. Perhaps I will ask the neighbors one more time. But don't worry about it. They'll come back soon.
All right, if you say so, sis.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go play on my Atari 2600 Dad got me for Christmas.
Well, you have fun with that. If you need
I'm gonna
anything,
go play
just
Frogger. You
have
see,
fun with
he's
Frogger.
like going and walking out the door. He's like closing. I'm playing Frogger now, and he's
Okay,
like closing the
okay.
door.
No.
Turn back around, head in hands. I have like a notepad, like a notebook, and it's like completely filled with like a bunch of like testimonies of people and stuff. But there's one place that is like circled in like locations, and it is the church. And I'm gonna go let this dog out. We can pan the
Perfect.
camera.
Pan the camera.
Wipe transition.
Wipe transition to somebody else now.
Who's it gonna be?
Well, I'm going in order of
I'm
lowest
pretty
to
sure it's
highest
Ferrati now.
in terms of
Probably
it would
me.
be Frosty.
Okay.
You miserable, miserable lad.
He's only miserable on the outside.
He's absolutely devastated on the inside.
No, he's actually doing pretty good.
Oh, that's great for them.
For now.
For now.
They're the opposite of me.
You have to have somewhere to slide from.
Hmm.
As I change the music now.
Aww.
Don't say this is a good song for Aaron because it's not.
I'm not even listening to it right now. I've got my
Yeah.
own music going on.
This might get me copyrighted. I'm
'Cause
gonna have
it's-
to listen to my own stuff.
It's okay. I'll put music on that's not.
Please.
I'm just trying to find it. It's the problem of find my music that I fucking put in.
Aloha.
Here we go. This should not get you copyright strike.
I hope so. Alright.
Trying to figure out a good one here. There we go.
Oh, horrified. I love it.
It's the problem of like, you can either have good music or music that fits.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit, passed it. There we go.
Oh, fun.
But I mean good, I mean it's awful. Fuck. I need just like regular fucking classical music.
You just want some like Beethoven or some shit?
Yeah, that's honestly what I'm looking for at this point. Classical bangers. Let's go.
Don't want to have it be too
And then
much of a
fucking
banger.
Swan Lake. I love it when the worms come and fuck my home.
We're gonna-
You know, as we, you know, push out of Kalisha's house in the suburbs. We're heading down towards the more fishy part of town, in a more literal sense of fishy and not the metaphorical sense of fishy. As we head towards the docks, which are pretty bustling for this time of year, it's weirdly loud and boisterous and, full of people. After having everything with this church happen and people start moving in and everybody getting here, fish business has been booming. And, at the same time, with the fish business booming, some others may have to come back and see that all these changes are happening without them. As we see Ralph is also working on the docks, moving the fish. If you would like to step in now, Josh.
Oh, okay. If it's a pretty busy on the if it's a pretty busy day on the docks, Ralph is probably looking up every 2 seconds to say hi to someone he knows as he's passing by, because he did grow up around here, so he's probably and he works around here, so he's probably familiar with most of the folks who frequent this area. Um, uh,
Yeah, as everybody's sort of walking by, you say hello to everybody. Everybody's just like, "Hi, Ralph. Hi, Romeo." Like everybody's kind of like walking by saying hi
please don't.
as they're walking down up and down the docks.
Um, sorry, processing.
You're doing
Processing of emotion.
Are you okay?
Yes, I'm sorry. My brain is so empty right now.
No, you're good. You're good.
Renee, what's your job? What you doing?
Describe yourself.
Ralph is average in every way except for his appearance, in which he is incredibly unpleasant to look at.
Okay.
He looks like if a traffic cone made a mistake. He's very brightly colored and unusually colored. Um, he's a little bit crusty, probably just from working on the docks. He could probably use a shower. He hasn't taken one. Not to say that most fishermen are smelly. It's just him. He just needs to go in the shower more often. Uh,
I think this makes more sense.
Yeah, this works.
Don't forget to loop it.
Oh yeah, thank you. There we go. As you know, Ralph is kind of just working on the dock. You notice that a sort of shorter, about like 5'4", 5'5", a shorter woman just sorts walking towards you. You see that she's kind of dressed in like a rain jacket, a long skirt, like flats, short blonde hair. And you know this woman as Sam Kelly, one of your, I wouldn't say, one of your acquaintances you know from high school.
got it. Oh, hey, Sam. How's it going?
Hi, Ralph. How are you? You
Been
see
better.
she has
Been
like that high school kind of like peppiness to her attitude.
been better. Been worse. Hours have been long recently. Just kind of getting things ready for the next time I have to get back out on the water. Well, what are you doing down here?
I just thought I'd come by. Family wants a fish. I gotta get the fish. You know how it goes.
Oh, I thought you just missed this handsome mug. No,
She's like,
that's okay. I know my limits.
you see, she kind of just like pats your like shoulder, like she's like, still got it, Ralph. Still got it.
You'll
Yeah, I
get
appreciate
buzz.
that.
Yeah. How have you been though?
Oh,
How's your
well,
family?
Dad's well, I'm picking up the trawler business right now because he's not really up and about right now, and
Yeah,
someone's
I
got
heard
to
about your
you know
father.
yeah, someone's got to keep the deckhands with the job, so I'm captain of the ship now, and brother's he's being reclusive right now. I'm sure it's fine. But have your folks been? You have any business with the fun new church that's popped up?
Oh, you mean that church down on Callaway? I
Yeah,
met Pastor Curtis. Oh my God, Pastor Curtis, such a sweetheart.
that's a really weird way to refer to a strange man you just met. Anyway,
I mean, I've been to church for the last couple weeks, and he's just such a nice guy. I don't know what it is. He just kind of, he knows what to say.
quick question: before the church on Callaway was established, was there a church that existed prior in the town? Like,
Yes, there was, but oddly enough, a week or two after after Callaway's, I'm gonna refer to it as the church on Callaway for right now.
yeah.
I will probably start referring to it soon as Curtis's church after,
Mm-hmm.
but the church on Callaway is all of you are referring to it as. Uh, After that was built, maybe like 2 or 3 weeks later, the original church for Canton just kind of mysteriously shut down due to nobody wanting to go to it anymore because of
Got
how
you.
popular Pastor Curtis is.
Got you. Well, I can't say I'm a big fan of the new place. I mean, Mom misses the old church, and I can't really go there anymore. So, yeah.
I get it, but I mean, tell you what, it's what, Wednesday today.
Yeah.
Why don't I take you to church on Sunday and you can see how good it is?
Do they not have a
Ooh,
Wednesday
I
show?
was actually really wanting to get out on the water by Sunday, and you know what I do when I'm out on the sea and Sunday rolls around? I leave a little air in my head to leave some room for Jesus. I think I'm gonna keep doing that.
Did you
Hmm.
did you pronounce it like sauce, like Jesus?
Um, yeah, I think. I don't know.
You're really funny, Ralph. You're really funny. You still have that kind of humor from when you were a kid. Always
Oh,
fucking saying fucking Romeo and
okay. You don't,
Jesus.
you don't gotta fucking go there.
What? We're just teasing and nothing's wrong.
I'm not 12 anymore. Only my grandma and everybody else on the neighborhood street calls me Wobio anymore. Ralph. Ralph is fine. Unless I can start calling you Sammy. Sandwich. Sandwich. We doing that? We good with that? Do we do nicknames?
You see, like there's a frown from it. Fine.
I'm sorry. I take that back.
No, you're fine. Ralph, you really gotta get out more.
I get out all the time. He gestures behind him to the ocean where it's only him and two other guys for weeks on end.
Oh
Yeah,
god.
not that kind of get out. Like get out on the town with other people.
Okay.
Tell you
I
what,
will. How about this?
this
I will
Friday.
spend this Friday. Okay. Okay.
This Friday.
Yeah.
There's a big party going on near my house. I want to see you there.
What's your expected turnout?
I'm hoping for like a dozen at most.
Okay. Well, if you bring me, it might end up being half that. But hey, I'll come.
What? Listen, get a haircut, hit the showers. It'll
Ralph
be
pulls
fine.
out his bait knife.
Don't bring that. Don't
No,
bring
it's for the hair. It's for the hair. It's for the hair. I got it.
Don't. Do I need to schedule do I need to be your mommy? Do I need to schedule an appointment
Hey,
for your
no.
haircut?
I'm a grown ass man. I will schedule my own haircut.
Please,
gonna get cut.
please do.
Okay. But yeah. Okay. No, I'll see you Friday then. Friday.
Right, perfect. All right, I will hope to see you Friday. If you do not come, I will personally be coming out on the water to try and find you come Sunday.
Oh Jesus! Don't do that. I'm gonna be like miles out. You're gonna drown. I'll be there if only to prevent you from
You
doing
see,
that.
she's like sigh. Oh my god! Wow. And she's like walking off as she says this.
Good to see ya.
Nice seeing you as well. I'll see you Friday.
Lord, he's pathetic.
Oh god.
He's worse
This was like
than
he's running with
Ryan.
Ryan. He's running with Ryan. Oh god, like he's running like
This is
clean.
how it is.
That is.
At least Ryan's clean though.
Yeah, at least Ryan's clean.
He's trying.
But to answer your question, yes, this is exactly what it's like being around Ryan.
Damn.
I love him.
Fuck.
Abigail has a special taste in
Yeah.
men.
We love him.
I see.
We love Ryan.
We love Ryan.
So with that information, not Aaron, Ralph, obviously you've been obligated to go to a party that you don't know anything about. Is there anybody you're going to, talk to or see if you can at least get to them to go as well, just so you're not alone?
I might. Let's see. Did we establish that Kalisha and I are doc buddies?
Yeah.
We
Is
can establish that.
Okay. Do I know where Kalisha is right now?
You would probably assume they would be at home.
Okay. I'm gonna finish up whatever task I'm doing and then head on over to her place to ask if she would like to come along.
All right, we will cut off there for you at least, as you're finishing up doing your little whittling or whatever you're doing with fish.
I'm tying knots.
That
Tired
is
nuts.
nuts. He said that so
Tired
happily. I like
I'm
the
real
Book of
good at
Mormon.
tying nuts.
Tired nuts.
It just reminded me of the Book of Mormon lady.
Oh god.
I like it.
I love the Book of Mormon.
I love the Book of
I
Mormon.
love the Book of Mormon.
I feel like I need to clarify at this point. None of us are Mormon.
Yeah, no.
None of us are Mormon. None of us are Mormon.
Obligated.
Anybody
none of
that
us are
watches this
Mormon.
that might be Mormon, I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry.
I hope you
Mhm.
soak your sadness away.
Did you know me?
Yeah.
Lord.
Ugh.
Lord have mercy.
Lord have
Jesus.
mercy. Jesus. Anyways.
All right. As we move over to the actual fishy part of town, as you move towards the more city-wide population now, as surprisingly, after this church got built, a lot more people have decided to come out into this area. And, as we are moving into the city area of this town, it's, a little bit more bustling. It's more like a small like a big town, small city kind of situation.
Like
There's
town
like
center area.
yeah, like there's a Walmart somewhere around here.
Hmm.
That's a good indicator of it being a good town city. Is there being a Walmart?
There being
Totally,
a
yeah.
Walmart.
Walgreens or some shit as well.
Yeah, for sure. Whatever you just said.
I don't know what the fuck it is. I just heard it.
Fuck
in the
yeah,
notes. It's called Walgreens.
Walmarts.
We love Walmart and Walgreens and everything else we just said.
Yeah.
Kmart.
But Kmart. We love Kmart. There's probably a Kmart in Canton, not a Walmart. That is arguably more 70s. So I'm gonna say there's a Kmart, not a Walmart.
Yeah. Okay. Fair. I can see it.
But in a small little diner area on the corner of town, there's someone having a nice little basket of French fries.
Mm-hmm.
And oddly, with most Americans, you would expect there to be like a little ketchup container next to them, or like for some, maybe it's mayo or like a garlic aioli or something like that. There's this weird brown bottle next to the man. This large hulking man just sitting in a booth by himself.
Oh yeah, I'll get it. Yeah.
As
Would you like me to take over?
no, there's one more thing I have to say.
Oh right, that little boy.
As the waiter for this man kind of comes over, and she's just kind of like watching. She's kind of like just watching this bottle get put down, as obviously she knows how this usually goes, and she's kind of like, "Aaron, sweetie, why do we still have the brown sauce out?"
I sort of like wipe my mouth a bit. Have I seen how long have I been in town for roughly? Do I know this person quite well?
I would say you've been here for about the same amount of time as the church has been up, so about a month.
Cool. Yeah, about a
And
month,
you
yeah.
know this woman as you've been to this diner a pretty good number of times.
Yeah,
You know this as your waitress, old lady Darcy.
Darcy.
That
Right,
is
yeah.
what the town people call her, is old lady Darcy.
Yeah, cool, yeah. I mean, like, sort of like Aaron looks up, like he, like for context, Aaron is an incredibly large fella. He's like
Large
6'7", like he is big, and he's also got like a physique to go with it as well. He is clearly someone in physical labor, like who does like physical labor tasks, something like that. Like, he sort of looks up, like he puts down the bottle, and he's like, well, at the end of the day, it's just a good bottle. I mean, it's one thing I brought back from the UK, so I just like it on my stuff, really.
But like, what even is what even? She's like,
All right,
she's like in her
yeah,
60s,
Darcy.
70s, like trying to
Yeah.
process this.
All right, Darcy, how about this, all right? Yeah, all right. And like, I sort of like get a bit of like brown sauce, just squirt it like somewhere on it. I'm like, yeah, dip a chip in it. Go on, have it.
She's like hesitant. She's like,
I mean, I'm eating it. Look at me, I'm fine.
the thought process of like an old lady just being like, this man is like towering over everyone. This man is not okay. You see, she's kind of like hesitant to do it. She like pulls one out and she just kind of like shyly dips it. Like it's not even like the top of the French fries. Like has any sauce on it. It's like a little centimeter,
The tiniest bit.
the tiny little soul fucking bit. And you see, she just kind of like nibbles on the top of it. She's like, what the hell? What the fuck?
All right. Guess it's not your thing then. All right, you know what? Fine, so be it. It's a bit of an acquired taste,
I think it sounds like fucking motor oil. What the hell?
I
She's,
mean,
like,
it's probably
coughing
in
the
it.
fucking store.
I mean, take a look at the
What the fuck
back.
do
I'm
you
like,
mean it's
yeah, I don't know, there's some stuff in there. I don't know, there's all the other stuff. I mean, like, what's in ketchup? Tomatoes, sure, but like, what else? We don't know.
salt,
Yeah,
sugar,
but like, what
know,
else?
water? That's really it. It's not
Oh,
complicated.
there's got to be something else there.
Aaron.
Like, like they have like a bunch of these other like things on the back, and like I sort of like point like a bunch of the chemicals and shit. Like, yeah, like what's this? Like, red 40 or what the fuck is called?
There's no red. Aaron, there's no red 40. That's what tomatoes are red. That's what makes it red.
Oh right, no, it's just 40 of them in it. All right, yeah.
The
All right.
nutrition facts label appeared in 1994.
Well, in that case, I'm not reading shit.
Bastard.
I'm just reading the front.
He's just fucking looking at the bottom and like, what's all this shit in here then?
Yeah.
What's all these,
It's
what's all these weird
Expiration
fucking
date.
freckles?
Yeah.
Lord.
I feel
All
like
this shit
Aaron's
done.
probably nearly done anyway. Like, he's probably nearly done with his stuff. Like, well, I mean, at the end of the day, it's just, my kind of thing, I guess. I mean, I'm sure everyone has their own, like, kind of food habit. I mean, what's your habit then? Like, if mine's a bit, weird, what's your kind of thing? You have, like, you're a Marmite kind of person or something?
What?
Oh, don't get me a start on that. Your face will go inside out, I'll tell you that much. Ugh.
I just want my buttered toast. I just want
Oh,
buttered toast.
fair.
Is fine.
Well, you know what? That's fine then. All right. Like, I'm probably like Aaron's pretty chill about this. Like, Bearman really had some rapport, Like, he's probably finishing off, and he'll put back on like a bit of cash, a little bit of a tip as well. He wants to be nice.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, what is the time as well, roughly in the day?
It's about noonish. It's like noon,
Okay.
noon 30.
Yeah. Okay. In that case, Aaron then takes a quick swig from his hip flask. Nothing too major. Like, well, let's get back to work.
All right, Aaron. We'll see you
Yeah.
later.
Yeah, I'm thinking of going like a bit more to the other sides of town. Like I know there's like a dock area and things like that. A bit more residential and stuff, right? They have a church or something as well to like chat about.
Yeah. If Darcy kind of like pulls out like a little notepad, like scribbles down an address for you.
Yeah.
Not the address I gave you. That will come up in a minute.
Yep, sure, don't worry.
You got a separate address?
There's a separate
Yeah.
address.
When did you get a
And you
separate
see
address?
it's like 285 Callaway Lane.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Oh, what's this then?
That's the what do you call it? That's what they call the like when you put mail in for something and like you send it off somewhere. That's like the postal address.
Post office. Yeah. Right.
That's the address for the place.
Oh yeah, no, the address. Like, yeah. All right. Yeah. No, fine. Yeah, that's great. Yeah. I mean, it's like one I got, and like I just show off that one. Yeah. You don't know anything about like Bloomfield Way, do ya?
Bloomfield. if you head down that way, I think it's past Callaway Street.
Right.
I think it's before Roderickson Avenue,
Roderickson. Right.
which is
Okay.
which I should say Roderickson Avenue is the street that Kalisha lives on.
Cool. Good man. Yeah. Like. All right. Okay. So
I
that's
will
probably why I
I
haven't
will
fucking
make a
found it
map
yet.
for all of you to keep an eye on this.
Yeah,
Thank
don't worry.
you.
Yeah, I was like, oh, that's why I
Don't
haven't
worry.
fucking
Don't you
found
have to
it
keep
yet.
all this in
Alright.
mind.
Yeah, because like no one fucking showed up on that Larry guy or whatever. So I don't know. Maybe around that area might have heard of him.
Larry, who again?
Oh right, yeah. Larry Jackson. You know, pretty simple kind of name, I guess. Like everyone's probably gonna call that at some point. Not ring a bell, does it?
I thought Larry died like 5 years ago.
Wait. Like Larry Jackson died? Like I don't know, like Larry
Yeah,
Bragg? Like
Larry.
what?
I thought Larry Jackson died a few years ago.
Well, that's not possible then.
What the fuck?
I would just look. From what I remember, I last heard that Jackson died
Fuck.
like 1974.
I think. I'm sorry. Like what? Couple of fucking. All right. Well, that or we got someone doing bad business around here, which is a real shame. You know, having a criminal around. Oh, fuck me. All right. Well.
I wouldn't pay too much mind to it, Aaron. I would just take a look at it.
No.
and see.
I'll go around, take a look, see what's up. You know, I'll ask some people around, see. But like, you know, Darcy, as always, you've been a pleasure. I'll probably come back around about like noontime again, maybe a bit later. Oh yeah, you also as well, like in the sort of like Walmart, is it? They got like, these like hard-boiled sweets. Are they good or nah? Like, what do you rate them?
What?
The hard-boiled sweets, you know, like the are they like a rhubarby kind of thing? I don't know. Do you like them? Are they good? Oh, I'm just trying out the American delicacies, you know.
I need to give this man some Twinkies.
Get this man an apple pie.
Dude, I'm like, what the fuck are you saying right now?
He's not
I
gonna
need to process.
I need subtitles for your work.
Yeah,
He's asking about rhubarb flavored hard-boiled sweets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you. Hey, this is what 40 intelligence gets you, okay? Like, I was thinking as well, like, because I maybe didn't go as heavy as well into the description. Like, he's a big set guy. He's also wearing, like, very simple clothing. He's wearing, like, dock workers' uniforms, like, you know, sort of like flat caps, he's got, like, sort of, like, shaved sides that you can see. He's like one of those, like, big, like, heavy cotton shirts.
His outfit gives the vibe of someone who doesn't know how to tie a tie.
Yeah, he has never needed to tie a tie professionally ever. He's got like a hardy belt going on. He's got like, you know, very worn down jeans and like a pretty decent pair of boots. Oddly very decent in comparison to the rest of the worn down like outfit. But yeah. Oh, you're not talking about sweets then. I'll still get out. Yeah, don't worry. I know you got other customers and whatnot.
Aaron.
Yep.
Aaron. You see that, you know, Darcy just kind of like walks over towards you. She's like half your size.
Yeah.
She's like maybe 4'5", maybe 4'6".
And even
She's like one of those old ladies.
Yep.
She like puts her hand out to like put something into your hand.
Yep. I'll hold out my hand.
She like drops in your hand. It's like one of those old school like strawberry candies, and it's also a piece of paper. My granddaughter, she's having this like, I guess you would call it a block party or something like that.
Oh, we're having a
And
rave up,
she's-
right? Yeah.
Sure, we'll go with that. I don't want her to, you know, be a little disappointed if nobody comes. So, I
Oh,
was
right,
wondering if
okay.
you could do me a favor and, you know, go.
I would
Yeah, sure,
die
I mean,
for this
yeah.
lady.
Yeah. I
as
mean,
you-
what's the name?
Her name's Sam.
Sam, right. I just want to know as well, like, you know, how old are we talking here? Like, you know, is this like, you know, a young teen,
she's
like
about-
older?
She's probably, how old are you?
I mean, I'm fucking like what, 27?
How am I the oldest
She's-
person here?
She's a little younger than you, like 2 to 3 years.
Okay, so I can still swear there. All right, cool. Gotcha. Just want to check that. All right,
No,
great.
she's not a child. I wouldn't.
All right, great.
I
Just
don't
want to check
think
that.
she would.
Yeah, I don't do kids parties. Right, yeah, no, I can go over. Yeah. I mean, you don't think it's gonna be like any unscrupulous types or anything, do you?
No, I don't.
All right, cool. Just checking. And like, it seems like Aaron like unclenches his fist for a moment, but like, yeah. All right, cool. Just checking. And I'll go take a look. I mean, I'm going around the area. I'll just, go there. Like, it'll be in like what,
It's
a couple
on
of days time.
it's on Friday. It's
Friday,
in 2
right?
days.
Yeah. Gotcha, 2 days. All right. Well, 2 sleeps, and yeah, I'll go. Why not? Have a bit of a relax and recuperation. Get off the job for a bit. I can do that. Anyway, Darcy, you're in safe hands.
All right, we'll see you, Aaron. We'll see you later. Like
Fair
they have
enough.
like all the older people that work at the little diner just sort of like wave you by.
Yeah, like Aaron gives him like a genuinely friendly wave. Like, he's being a little bit like, like, I suppose he's just a kind of like that, oh, that stupid fucking idiot. He's nice. Like, he's probably got that kind of energy, but like, yeah, he'll give him a wave, like, all right, see you later. And probably walks out. Now, out of curiosity, how far away is my motel from things here?
I would say it's like a good 6 blocks.
Okay, I won't
So
walk
it's
there
like
yet.
it's not too far.
Alright, cool. I mean, I probably don't need anything yet from my supplies. I think probably Aaron will start making their way to the address that was given. Start walking down that way, sort of towards the docks area. And like, I suppose like he probably definitely does stick out like a sore thumb in comparison to like a lot of people in the town. So yeah, he's probably just gonna try and not think about it too much and just keep going. Probably just keeping an eye out as well. He
Yeah.
might as well just on occasion, like someone who doesn't look too busy, just say, "Hey, excuse me, you over there, Larry Jackson?" Like he would just like say it to like a couple of people, see if something happens.
As you're kind of walking towards mine, like talking to people, none of them really seem to like click with the name Larry Jackson.
Hmm.
Some people say that like they haven't heard from him in weeks. Others say that they thought he was dead because he's such a recluse. But
Right.
most are saying
Okay.
that they haven't heard from him in the last couple weeks.
Right. Okay. I sort of like do like make like a scribbled note just on the back of the address, like it's either like dead / missing. I sort of like make that as a note.
Okay.
Also, yeah, and like obviously as well, it is not my handwriting on the note, which will probably be clear to anyone. But yeah, like Aaron's handwriting is very scribbled, but yeah, he'll like quickly jot that down, keep on walking, that sort of thing. Probably keep an eye out as well, since out of curiosity, what is like the police presence in this town like?
It's not very heavy right now. Canton's
Okay.
a pretty small town. Obviously with the missing reports, they're obviously having police be out a little bit more often trying to look for them. But
Cool. Yeah. All right. I'll just try to keep simple profile, just walking through town, going my way to the docks.
all right, so you're heading towards the docks, you said.
Yeah, I'll probably start heading towards the docks. If that's where they said
Alright.
that, the air address might be, Aaron's probably going to go over. Just, with what he's got at the end of the day.
Yeah, it's a little bit closer to the docks than it would be anything else.
Oh, cool. Yeah, great.
So as you're heading down there, it's starting to it's about like 3 o'clock at this point.
All right, that's fine.
You're walking down. You sort of approach this small looking green painted house.
Yeah.
And you can obviously see that it says it is 839 Bloomfield.
Great.
And you sort of walk towards it. It seems fine. It seems a little disgruntled. The grass is a little taller than usual.
Yeah.
Are you trying to take a look inside, or?
Yeah, as I'm walking in, I'm going to take a look through the window, just to see what I see.
As you're looking through the window, I need you to make me.
What hidden?
Yes.
Alrighty.
Make me spot hidden. Normal, not.
Roll a 6.
Nice.
So that is an extreme success.
Yay, successfully.
Tell me what I see.
Killing the game.
Tell me what's in this house here. I'm scoping it out.
Scoping the fuck house out.
Yeah, I rolled a 006.
Let's go. Whoop. As you are looking, through this window. Wait, you said 006?
Yeah, so that is 6. Extreme success.
So okay, so just so I'm clear, it just says 6 on it, right? Not like
It is just
not
6.
Like 06. Okay, I was gonna say,
Yeah,
I'm
no.
like, you better not have just fucking pulled an Aaron and read that as a 60.
No, literally, I'm using 2 different dice. I'm using a D10 and a
Okay,
D100.
no, I
so
know,
the
but-
D100 is 0, 0. Yeah, don't worry.
Okay, that's why I'm like, oops.
Yeah, no,
No,
sorry, don't
okay.
worry.
You're good.
You know, I
As
can
you're looking
read.
in, I hope you can. As
Yeah.
you're looking in, you notice that there's a lot of dust on the windows on the inside.
Okay. Right.
And, it's very dusty. You do see that there's somebody sitting in the chair in the back part of the room, but it's very dark, so you can't really see what exactly it is.
A corpse.
But you can make out that there's somebody sitting there.
Okay. I keep walking up. I'm not gonna do this stealthily. I sort of walk up. Out of curiosity, is there a bunch of mail in front of it? Anything like that?
Yes, there's
Okay.
a lot of mail.
Oh no.
Okay.
Like there is mail pouring out of the
Oh, no.
mailbox.
Oh no.
Okay. I don't think Karen really needs an intelligence check to work out what's going on here. Is there a back door?
Yeah, there is. There's a back door.
Right, I just sort of start going around to the back of the garden. Spot anything out there?
You just see what I mentioned before. It's the grass is getting taller, but
Alright. Right.
there's a back door. There's a little porch behind it, but apart from that,
Yeah, I just try the handle.
it's jammed. Obviously, it's not.
Right.
Not easy to get in.
I think what Aaron's going to do is, if it's jammed, he's going to do a bang to see if anyone comes to the door. Give it about a minute. Take a listen about. Do I hear anyone nearby?
Nope, you hear nothing from the inside.
Oh. Welcome to America! And I'm going to charge through the door. Try to break it down.
How am I gonna put this on? I'm not gonna put it as locksmith. I'm gonna put that as.
Could it be of size? Bear in mind, I'm just barreling myself through the
Yeah,
door.
just do it size. Yeah, do a size roll.
Great.
Make it a hard size roll.
Yeah, don't worry, that's a 15.
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, that
as
is an extreme.
Yeah, well, for this it would be technically hard because I am doing a hard roll, so it would be a hard
Yeah.
success for a hard roll.
Right.
But you bash through this door, and immediately as soon as you get through the door, like it's pretty well opened. Like the hinges didn't fall off or anything, but like it wasn't locked. It was just jammed. Like it
Yeah,
could
no.
not open.
Yeah, I just
But
like dislodge
immediately
like, the
as
lock.
you
Yeah.
walk in, it just fucking reeks.
Okay. Oh, fucking hell. Ugh.
It just fucking reeks of like old food and like dirty clothes. As you're
Right.
walking, as you like get in here.
I am going to take a moment. Do I hear anything? Well, I just
You
made some
don't hear
noise, so I'm
anything.
curious. Okay. A sniff ear. Now, I know what death smells like. Do I smell anything like that?
Yes.
Oh, fucking hell. I'm going to just see, is there a knife in the kitchen?
There is. There is a short little fucking cutting knife. Not like a plastic one, like a normal like one you would use for like cutting meats.
Yeah, I'm just like as I'm walking by, I'm just going to grab it and just put it in my back pocket,
Okay.
just in case. You never know. I'm also going to slowly approach what I saw through the window.
As you slowly walk towards this, you begin to feel something that's not right here with this. As you're starting to walk closer, you realize that this wasn't like a normal peaceful death. You are as you're walking closer, you're seeing that there's just everything on the floor.
So like
this man has been no.
Oh.
This man has been gutted.
Oh.
Oh.
Like neck to stomach. Like ripped
Okay.
open.
Interesting. I mean,
And
yeah.
and the reason why I'm gonna ask you to do this in a second is gonna make more sense.
Mm-hmm.
When you face this man, you can't help but want to throw up a little as you notice two things. One,
Yeah.
inside of the man's stomach, well, not in the stomach, but inside the once empty carcass of where he was, having organs and everything, there is just his ribs formed into a cross. And
Right.
I don't mean like they just broke off the ribs and turned into a cross. I mean like these things were glued together.
Out of curiosity, is the cross the right way up?
Correct.
Okay.
It is.
I
It
keep a
is
hold of my own. Yeah.
it's a normal cross. It's not antichrist.
Right.
It's just a
Just
normal
checking.
cross.
Yeah.
And the
Arguably
second thing is
worse.
why I ask you. The second thing is why I ask you to do something else. You notice that this guy is missing his eyes,
Right.
and the person has instead decided to carve open a new hole for the one eye, right where his
Right.
skull is. So this is why I ask you to make me a sanity roll.
Fair play. Ah, boy. All right. It's going to be a fun one because obviously I do have a thing that means that corpses usually don't phase me, but I'm guessing this is a bit more gruesome. It sort of reminds
It's
me of
a
what happened a
lot more
few.
gruesome.
Yeah, like
Correct.
Ryan sort Aaron's taking a moment and he's like sort of thinking back to the Thames. Back to when things just went
Correct.
dark and all of a sudden he was covered in blood. So okay, that is a 51.
All right.
That is
so
a success.
You're just gonna take one. You're just gonna take 1 point of sanity off.
Great. I just go, ugh. Fucking hell. If I'm still sane enough, can I make sure I close the curtain so people don't see me in here?
Oh yeah, no, you're still sane. It's just 1 point. It's not.
Perfect.
It's not major.
I'm just
but
checking,
it's
yeah.
just a little unnerving.
Yeah, it's like getting that close. Like it's almost like the sort of flight or fight for Aaron is on right now. He just sort of closes the curtains, just making sure he can't be seen with a corpse right now. Yeah, he takes a moment, just ugh, fucking hell. Yeah. Out of curiosity, is there anything either in the corpse or around the corpse in this room right now that is of note?
Apart from what you're seeing with this guy's dead body, the fact that it's emptied out hollow, there's a cross inside of his body. And I mean, like, when I say this, like, this was, like, soldered to make a
Yeah.
bone cross.
Right. Oh, like it is like full like metalwork now.
It is bone soldered
Oh.
to make a cross.
Oh.
What the
So it's not even like glued together. It is like I can't see the seam.
Yeah, it is bone messed together to make a cross out of this dude's bones.
What the
And you can tell it's
Great.
his. You can tell
Yeah, I
it's
think-
his.
yeah.
It's they're a little brittle. If you want to look a little closer at it, they're brittle, and they're
Yeah.
definitely aged.
Yeah, like I think I would just go like, what the fuck? Like, this is a bit new to him. But we'll sort of back away a moment. Out of curiosity, can I take a look around this house? Like, just let me know if there was any room that is like a medicine cabinet or a like office or like, a bedroom safe or something. Like anything that could have important information.
You can take a look around. I'm gonna ask you to make a. This is interesting for this one.
What's that mean?
Honestly, this might be a little This might be a little confusing to understand.
Okay.
But considering this guy's house is messy, I'm gonna ask you to do a library use check
Library use. Oh fuck. Okay.
because this place is messy,
Yeah. All right. This
and
is
this
gonna
place
go well.
this place is messy. Like we're talking like. To you, this is the sense of a library in its own way.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's see. Fuck. I've rolled a
To
20.
somebody else's mind.
Can I spend 2 luck?
Yes, you can.
I'm going to spend
So
2
you're now
luck to make
down
that a 20.
73.
Yeah, so I'm now down to 73 luck, but that is going to be a 20, which is a success.
Yes. As you sort of look around, you notice just one thing that's kind of a little off-putting. As you go upstairs into the bedroom, you notice that there's a poster. Not, I wouldn't say poster. It's a flyer for the church.
Right.
It's just a flyer they've been putting out everywhere. But you notice that it's on his bed. But
Yeah.
with everything else, being a little bit more decrepit, this one's a bit more in pristine condition. And considering you've seen, a bone cross in this dude's body.
Hmm. Am I getting vibes of like a calling card or something like that? Like, in my world, if this is shit of like
cross?
some real fucked up.
The cross is what you're
Yeah.
asking, or are you saying like the?
Sorry, I'm saying like the flyer, like as though like this was done after the incident.
No,
okay.
this was done before. This was
Oh.
put there before.
Okay.
You can only discern that this is from him himself.
Okay, cool. I'm going to take that brochure. I'm just gonna take a quick look through it just to see what the fuck I'm looking at.
It's just like a little flyer for the church. It's just like, meet the pastors. You see that there's Pastor Curtis, there's
All right.
Pastor Marcus, not the same Marcus for those who are interested. Pastor Darwin, and there's also
Okay.
Pastor Xavier.
Okay, I'm making a note of all those names, and I'm cross-checking the notes that I have. Like, is this like same address and shit like that Darcy gave me?
Yes.
Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna keep a hold of that right now. One
I
last
hope
thing as well.
everybody caught all those names.
Marcus, Xavier, and fuck, there's another
Curtis.
one.
Wait,
So
wait,
Marcus
wait.
Xavier, Curtis,
wait,
Darwin.
Wait. Where's the
Marcus,
Okay, wait.
Xavier,
Marcus Xavier.
Curtis,
Oh, I know those are
Curtis,
different names.
Darwin.
Xavier, Curtis, Darwin.
Yeah,
Yes.
and those are all the pastors.
Please continue.
So, yeah. One last thing I would like to check around the house for anything related to Miskatonic University.
No, none that you can see.
Right. Okay. Yeah, like Aaron just looks around like, fucking hell, what was this guy doing? Shit. Oh, fuck that. If there's nothing else I see around the house, I am probably going to make my way out the back door.
All right.
What I'd also like to do though is, wait, was fingerprinting done at this time?
What was what?
Like fingerprinting, back in 79, was fingerprinting a thing?
I do not. I think we're nearing that time.
Okay.
They started developing an automated fingerprint identification system by the 70s, so I would assume that they do
Yeah,
have
so what-
fingerprinting ability.
Fingerprints
What,
have been in the
Aaron's
United
into,
States since 1902. Yeah, so yes, I would say.
Yeah, so Aaron's probably being a little bit careful what he's touching, but obviously he's going to keep the knife he has. That's just going to be in his back pocket, his shirt tucked over. And as I leave, I'm going to make sure that, when I am going to touch a door, that it's in a spot where I can touch it with my shirt. So I basically just rub it down really quick as I sort of leave. I rub off both sides of the handle and any other door that I've touched. Just so that way, I'm not there.
All right.
And I'm just make sure the door clicks behind me. And I think at that point, I'll probably maybe hover guard and then walk out from there.
Okay. Obviously, this is a completely optional choice to
Mhm.
connect these two parts that I have to finish with. You obviously would want to maybe go see somebody
Yeah.
to, you kind of you did also throw up almost. So you don't want to, maybe a prescription for something would be good.
Yeah, I have my prescription. I put up my hip flask. Both as well.
Real.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that actually, yeah, I am gonna take a swig, like a decent swig this time, like not just a little bit of flavor. Like I get the flavor of vodka in there.
All right.
Out of curiosity, what does that do, my dear keeper?
All right. Hold on. Let me just get my notes out here.
Mhm.
All right. It's that. So that means it is. I need you to add 2 points to your sanity,
Great, thank you.
and keep that in mind.
Yep. I'm a little bit buzzed.
Keep in mind you're a little buzzed. That will be
Good to
important
know.
if something does occur.
Yeah. I'm probably gonna go to pharmacy just be like, well, I'm gonna need some fucking painkillers now. Great. I'm gonna start making my way over there.
Alrighty.
I'm also not gonna add in the stats for knife yet unless I need to use a knife, but I'm hoping I don't need to use a knife.
You
Hopefully.
shouldn't need to use a knife.
I'm hoping so, yeah.
You
I mean,
shouldn't.
we just
I'm
It's the
hoping.
it's the first session. It's been under 2 hours and we're seeing a dead body, bro. You better bring that knife out.
And also, no, you're lucky it's a guy who's done dirty crime shit is the one seeing the dead body. It probably would have been a
That's
lot
what
worse for
I'm
everyone.
saying.
Right.
Hmm.
Lord.
Like, Aaron Loki tanked that shit with his extremes. Oh my god.
You ate that.
Don't eat it.
I'm
Don't
not
eat-
eating the
Yummy.
corpse. For the record, I did not eat the corpse.
I know.
Hey.
No one.
Also, I just want to say as well, my current sanity is higher than my max sanity, just as a heads up.
Yeah, that's fine.
Cool, just checking.
You're so normal.
So.
I'm much better after this.
much better after this.
I'm making my way to the pharmacy. Gonna get some aspirin.
Yippee.
Yeah, we'll do that. All right, and as we move over to the residential area once again, as we head over to the small little pharmacy, you know how most pharmacies kind of just like reek of like that new car smell,
Yeah.
or like you ever have one of those like car fresheners, the black ice
Oh.
one?
Yeah.
Specifically, the black ice one is what this place smells like. It reeks of black ice.
Very artificial, like in sterile.
Very
in, like,
artificial,
sterile,
and
yeah.
sterile.
Yippee.
Please stand by me, okay. Anyway,
Stand like we go away.
stand like we go away. But as we move into this pharmacy, it's about 4 or 5. It's about to close in like an hour or two. And we see that the only person on staff working in this little, I wouldn't say pharmacy, it's also a doctor's office at times if need be. Because, there's not a lot of, there's a hospital maybe a half hour away from here. There's no general hospital in Canton, but there is a doctor's office for people that need to, see a doctor for just small ailments. Is Icarus.
Icarus is a kind of bookish guy, but in a different way than Kalisha was. Icarus recently got his doctorate, yay, in medicine. He is a general practitioner. He went to get his doctorate to help his grandma, who's a little under the weather as of late. He's fairly withdrawn. He still goes out and talks out on the town, just due to the nature of being the only doctor's office in town. But he doesn't really go out to events much. He's a bit smarter dressed, but that's more because he wants to have a good first impression than any inherent want to dress smarter. He mostly keeps things simple, though. Currently, right now, though, he is... Sorry, I just saw bones again. Currently...
Bones.
Bones. Currently, he is kind of working on closing down. He's, wiping down the counters, clearing away any trash, just kind of making sure everything gets back to a nice, clean neutral before he closes down shop for the day.
Yeah. You notice that your one other employee that kind of works with you, an older gentleman by the name of Carl. You see that he's kind of just making sure that shelves are kind of getting stocked. Carl's in his 70s at this point. He just kind of does this job because he wants to, do something with his life and not just sit in his house. But you appreciate the company of at least him helping out a little bit.
Oh, by the way, Carl, if you could remind me in the morning, we need to put in a new order for the little pamphlets, the notebooks that everyone's been liking so much.
Oh, I'll make sure I put it in tonight. I'll do it before we leave.
Thank you so much.
As you know, Carl's sort of finishing off his thing. Both of you hear the doorbell do a little ring, and you see Aaron walk in.
Ooh.
Now, you've probably
Mhm.
seen Aaron walk by once or twice, I would assume.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, he not said much, but obviously very large sort of fella.
Unmistakable.
Yeah. Yeah, you're going to probably notice him in, like, a crowd of people.
Sounds like a hit.
Carl immediately upon seeing Aaron. Aaron, you know Carl a little bit. You seemingly
Okay.
have like an attraction with the older people around town. They're like
It was
reminiscing their old days off of you. Carl's like,
Mhm.
Aaron, it's nice seeing you.
Hey, Carl, how's it going around here, you old dog?
You see, he's got like the fuck. You see, like he thinks fucking moving his wooden cane over the fucking like shake your
Yeah.
hand.
Yeah, I'll shake it, of course. Obviously, I tried to
Moving-
give my grip because it is very strong, so I'm trying to, like, not crush his hand.
Moving with the speed only an excited old man can have.
Yep.
Yeah, he's like a happy, like he's happy old man.
Happy old man.
He's happy. He's a little
Yeah.
grouchy when he wants to.
Yeah. Like, well, how have things been here around then, eh?
They've been all right. You could be better. I could be 20 years older.
Hey, you
you
know,
were-
a lot worse.
If you were 20
Yeah.
years older, you wouldn't be here, and then I'd miss the company.
I don't think you know a thing or two. I could be pretty fucking old. My grandma made it to 90.
damn,
That she did.
fucking hey.
You've told me that story how many times now?
Enough for you to know it.
True.
Out of curiosity, have I spoken to Icarus at any point, or just like first time me seeing them?
You've probably talked to them for doing like a normal health checkup or anything, but not in
Yeah.
I wouldn't say informal, in a quieter sort of situation.
Yeah, I probably just went to like say, hey, I'm in town. This is a doctor's place. Cool, good to know. I probably just did some shit like that. But
Yeah.
All right. I mean, yeah, I sort of like I'm just sort of saying like, hey, you got any aspirin? I realize I'm a bit low on it, so probably gonna need a little bit later on tonight. A bit of headaches. Sometimes get it. Bit of stress.
Oh, do I get that? Lucky for you,
yeah.
we just got some more aspirin in. We're working on stocking
Perfect,
it
right,
up
great.
now.
Right. Also, I'm gonna say as well, like, if you have a decent way, Aaron is probably just like idly playing with his cross necklace because he's a Catholic boy. He's a Catholic boy. He's just like
Catholic boy!
swinging that in between his
That's a very
fingers now.
interesting dynamic that you have there for
Yeah.
that character.
Yeah, he's a good Catholic lad. He usually goes to church sometimes. He tries to.
Tries to.
Yeah, he's just like holding it in his fingers for a few times, like swinging it around. But like, yeah, no, I just need a bit of aspirin, a bit of the headaches and all that. What sort of stuff you got? Got the good shit or the pretty alright shit?
Pretty alright stuff.
Yeah, I'll take that then. Alright, how much is it gonna bill me?
Oh fuck, how much is it gonna bill him?
Is it like
for
common
aspirin-
expenses
Hold
or-
on. Let me see how much normal aspirin would be, so you can have a number in mind.
Where in the... Okay, it needs to be like 1970s aspirin.
Yeah,
oh, that's
but
gonna have some
I'm
fuck shit.
Let me. I'm using the 1920s numbers
Mhm.
for right now before I
Yeah,
kind
yeah.
of change some of them if need be. But I
mean,
think
as you go-
1920s are pretty good for most things. Medical equipment. Aspirin is for 12 pills. It's 10 cents. So I'm gonna up that to maybe like $2, $3
Yeah, sure.
for
I'll-
12 pills.
Yeah, like I'll happily buy that. Out of
Alright.
curiosity, is that going to come out of my actual money, or is it just like a general expenses? Kind of
That's like a
thing?
general expense system.
Cool.
You don't have
Alright.
to take money out for it. Like I said,
Right.
if I feel as though you're abusing that, I will tell you to take money out of your
Cool.
expenses.
I'll just make a note that I have aspirin now. Great.
Yay!
Yeah, I'll also like take a hold of that. Like I'm also as well like just trying to like seem somewhat casual about things like, yeah. So obviously I haven't been in town that much, but what's up that church up there?
Icarus kind of side-eyes Carl for a moment. Icarus doesn't actively go to church. He would rather spend his time doing other things, but also he knows how important that kind of thing is to the older folks of the town. He's formed a semi-decent relationship with most of them. Just
That one's the spawn of Satan. And he says, Carl's like,
Right.
Carl's like pointing the finger at you. He's like, I'm kidding, I'm kidding, I'm kidding.
Christ.
Icarus doesn't go to church. I don't want to say not believer, but you know.
Oh, you
sees-
know,
sees
God
God
comes
in
to
their
us in
own
all
home.
different ways, you know?
Chris is
Amen,
just kind of.
amen.
Chris is just kind of stood there, like, yep. This is a
I think
conversation.
like Aaron
I
will
have
just
with
give you a
Victor.
nod, like Aaron's probably just gonna give you a nod, like, yeah, now I get it. Don't worry, trust me.
Carl,
But, like, yeah,
I hope I will be seeing you at church soon. As Carl kind of looks over at you, Aaron. I do hope to see you at church soon, though.
Yeah, right. I mean, what is up for the place? I mean, it looks pretty new. Like, what? Been there like what? Couple of months or something? Like, you know, what's the deal with
about
that
a month or
place?
so. It popped up overnight.
About a month.
Right, yeah. What? They just like moved in? Like, didn't know? You know, Americans already got you know, religion monopoly and capitalism and all that.
No, they just kind of built it, and it just kind of appeared one day, and we just, you know,
Oh shit, right? Yeah. I
It's a
mean,
good
it's like
church.
yeah, it's like what's it called? Curtis, is it? I've heard a few names of him around and
yeah,
all that.
Pastor
Like, yeah, Curtis.
Curtis.
Yeah, he has these other guys, right? What's the name? One's the smart scientist guy. Darwin. Yeah, him. We got that guy too.
Oh, Pastor Darwin. Pastor Darwin's a very interesting man, I will say. I once had the
Right.
pleasure of talking to him for about an hour. Very
Oh, yeah?
interesting man. He's very much interested in a lot of the Old Testament.
All right, he's an OG kind of guy. All right then, yeah, no, all right, fair play. What do each of them like hit a different part of it then? Like, what they all hit like different part of
But
testaments and
I
what?
wouldn't really say that. Curtis sort of runs the majority of it, but they sort of step in if Curtis isn't feeling well or has to attend to something.
Right. Okay. Well, I suppose they're all busy, aren't they? Yeah, they're probably all busy. But yeah, I mean, you know, like I'm checking the day. What day is it today? It's Wednesday, right?
Today's Wednesday.
Yeah. Well, you know, church is out a bit, but if I'm in
Church,
town,
they're technically, I don't know if you guys experience this, but on Thursdays there is a church,
oh,
like evening church service.
Okay, that's wild.
Oh.
Okay. I was gonna ask.
It was always
this question.
Wednesdays for me.
Yeah, it was
in,
Wednesdays
like, my
for
area.
me too.
It was Thursdays for me at least.
in
Interesting.
the UK, we just don't really have that.
I
so I was like,
I
oh,
will
right,
probably
good note.
keep it as I will probably put it as Thursdays and Sundays for church days
Okay.
hmm
because it's more so my kind of area, so I'm
Okay,
gonna use my cultures.
Yeah, cool.
Fair.
Like, Aaron
Yeah.
was probably just saying, like, well, you know, Sunday don't have it, and, you know, I get the information, like, oh, shit, right, okay, then. I mean, what's I'm
I
going
mean,
to take
I
a look, you know?
I could always see you at church tomorrow.
Yeah, right,
I think they're doing a little potluck tomorrow.
Potluck, right, yeah, I mean, you know, I can always
And
go
I better
there.
be seeing this skinny fuck come out to potluck tomorrow. And he's fucking poking Icarus in the knee.
Carl.
Oh,
sir,
come
you-
on, you're not going to burn up in there, right?
No, I won't. Look, if it
Yeah, it
makes
would be
you
fine.
if it makes you feel better, I'll bring some of Grandma's casserole.
That it is. Your grandmother really knows how to cook, if you know what I mean.
Sir,
you dirty dog.
please.
I mean, I'll also, like, give him a bit of a nudge and all that, like, hey, but yeah, no, like, you know, I just like, pocket the aspirin, and yeah, I suppose with that, like, well, yeah, then, like, you know, late night next night, like, you know, what sort of time we talking, you know, like, what, 7 p.m. kind of thing?
5:30 is when the potluck will
5:30.
start, and then 6:30 is when we start service. It usually ends
Right.
around like 8 p.m. or so.
Right, okay, yeah, nah, fair bit of time, like, you know, I can take a day off, you know, I can get that sorted out, you know, touch base with the old big man upstairs, you know what I mean?
You always got to set time away for God.
Exactly, and I think back to my motel room and how it's a shit show, exactly. Well then, I'm sure I'll be meeting all of you there soon then, right? I mean, they won't
Right.
mind, like, you know, having an outsider, you know, in there. Like, it's not like one of those
Of
ones a bit
course
more,
not.
like, you know,
They always
community.
let new people in.
Right, yeah. All right, fair play. Well, you know, I'll go take a look. You know, I might not be in town for long, but might as well experience America while I can, yeah?
And you know what?
And
If
I've
I do,
experienced so far.
and you know what? The one thing I do have to give to the new church that rolled in, they're a lot better at that than the older one.
Right. Fair play then. I'll take a look, why not? Curiosity's
Yeah.
key, peaked, what can I say? And, yeah, like, you know, anyway, getting late. I know you lot are shutting up, so, I'll leave you to it. You know where to find me if you need me, just down at the motel, you know, that little place, you know, probably got abandoned, but don't worry, I'll make it better. Here, toodles. And I think Aaron's probably gonna start walking out.
All right, Aaron. We'll see you tomorrow night.
Yep. God bless.
Have a good night.
Yeah, you too. I think as Aaron leaves as well, he's like, fucking hell, alright. Gotta keep that up.
Icarus turns to Carl. Carl,
What?
what have I told you about talking about my grandmother like that?
What? I can't say that she's got a smoking body.
God damn it, Carl.
And as we sort of, move out back to the town, it's sort of weird for some people as, people are going missing and everything like that. But to some, it's not like much has changed. For some, things are just still moving. For others, things have changed a little bit, but it seems as though soon it's going to change for everyone in its own little way. And that is where I will end the session.
Yay!
Good
We
lord! We live!
Hey!
We
You
lived
made it one.
Another day survived. Well, technically it was a month.
Survived Wednesday.
Technically, it was a month.
Survived-
Yeah, we survived a month.
You survived
You're
a month.
experts.
We survived Wednesday.
Like a normal fucking Wednesday.
I survived a crime scene, and I stole a knife. I'm sure it's gonna be fine.
It'll be fine.
Yeah, I'm sure no one's like, wait a second, that's Larry's knife, you son of a bitch! I know he's gonna do that.
Carl's like, what the hell?
Yeah, I gave him up for his bar mitzvah!
Bar mitzvah.
That's why I fucking killed him! I was the secret killer, what can I say?
No!
Carl, no!
Carl, no!
Don't tell me about my dog anymore, right? That's what I'm gonna say.
Stop, no!
I will have you know I've been drawing the flayed corpse if anybody wants to see that later.
I do!
Yeah.
I do!
Sometimes the Aaron's face as well, like going over, like, oh fucking hell.
I'm still on the corpse. There's a lot of anatomy happening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm so surprised. Go ahead.
I hope everybody enjoyed that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I'm not
yeah.
gonna lie. I'm very concerned that I've used my 2 extreme successes early on, and that when it matters, it's gonna fuck up bad.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's okay.
The fact that I rolled with successes there, I'm highly concerned. So we
No,
will
it's
see.
okay. We'll make
But
it
I'm
work.
gonna be using
It'll be
beanstalks
fine.
again because they fucking work pretty well. Burns and
Hell
Mark, all good.
yeah!
Oh yeah, and if we have survived a night.
Hello?
All right, bitches, welcome to the after show.
Wait,
Yeah,
I
no,
gotta
what?
tempo on. What's going on?
I'm gonna. There we go. Stop that
Wait,
now.
what was it?
That
What
was
was it?
stupid.
They're playing bye bye
Really,
bye
bye,
and
bye,
Snake.
bye.
I see. I see.
Yeah, out of curiosity, are we still recording or are we
Yes.
shutting
No,
off?
that was a fucking joke.
Alright, cool. I'm just checking. Alright.
Alright.
Yeah, I mean, hey, you know what? I suppose it makes sense that Aaron will probably be a hit with the old people. He just seems like a lovely guy.
Yeah.
Mhm, mhm.
I hope everybody
Just-
enjoyed